Hey, said, baby, my card just declined when I tried to pay for some groceries at the shop. I was wondering if everything was okay with the accounts? Like, did we have enough money in them for me to actually be able to buy these groceries?
And how is that my fault? I mean, of course we have enough money, unless you're buying ridiculously expensive things like you normally do.
Well, it's just, you manage all of our finances, and this isn't the first time that this has happened. I couldn't pay for a little cup of coffee the other day, nor could I pay for petrol. It's getting kind of worrying.
What are you worrying about? The bank is obviously just trying to scam you and get more money off of you. Your cards are fine.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay then. It's just, well, for the last couple of months, I've noticed that you've been spending ridiculous amounts of money from the joint account, and I have no clue where it's going. All I can see is that it's going out, but considering there's nothing to show for it, I was wondering what you were doing with it?
What? How do you know that? Have you been spying on me?
What? No. I've just noticed the amounts coming out of the account.
Well, what are you doing looking at the accounts?
My card kept getting declined, so I checked to make sure there was money in the account. Why are you avoiding the question?
I'm not avoiding anything.
So then, where's the money going?
I've been taking money out to pay for the bills and stuff.
What do you mean?
Well, with you not working, we don't have a lot of money, so I've not been able to pay the rent or bills for some months. I've had to take the money out to make sure that I had enough money to pay for everything.
Surely things aren't that bad. I mean, I'm looking for a job, so we should be able to put the money back soon. But if things are that bad, then you should have said. I'd have tried to do something sooner.
Yeah, well, you probably wouldn't have. You're just saying that to try and make yourself look good. I know that in reality, all you do is nothing. You'd expect me to work twice as hard to pay for everything, so that's what I've done. I don't think me using a bit of the savings to try and actually pay the bills is wrong, unless you want to be put out onto the street. You do know that it takes money to stay in a house, don't you?
Of course I do, but I still think that it doesn't cost the amount you've been taking out.
Well, it does, so you'll just have to deal with it.
Fine. Oh God, Cedric, something terrible has happened.
What is it now?
I just got a call from the hospital. My dad has had a heart attack and passed away.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to the hospital. My brother's there, so I'm going to meet him.
Okay, if that's what you want to do.
Are you not going to come as well?
Why would I do that?
Because my dad has just died. It would be nice if my husband actually came and comforted me.
Well, I can't right now because I'm busy. I'll just see how you're doing later.
Wow, thanks. That's real kind of you.
Yeah, well, one of us has to actually work if we're gonna have any money.
Meaning what exactly?
Well, let's face it, you don't exactly like to work, do you? If you have a chance to get out of it, you will.
You know what? I can't deal with this right now. I'm going to go and be with my family in this incredibly difficult time for me. If you don't want to be there for me, then fine. Do what you want. I don't care.
Fine, I'll see you later then.
Fine.
Hey, Jenny, you had your dad's will reading today, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Well, how much has he left us?
Excuse me?
How much money were you given in the will? I mean, surely he must have given you something. He wouldn't leave his daughter with nothing.
Well, I don't think that's really important right now, is it?
I guess not. Can you just tell me, yes or no? Is it over 100 grand?
Cedric!
Jeez, okay, no need to get so marty. It was only a question.
A really insensitive one.
Well, me asking the question or not, it isn't gonna bring your dad back. Might as well find out what he left us so that we know what to do with it.
Who said that he left you anything? This was my dad, so it only stands to reason that his family are the ones who would get any inheritance from him.
I am his family. I married you, didn't I? So technically, I am his son. So he should have left me something in the will. And even if he didn't say it was explicitly for me, being your husband means that what's yours is mine, so I get to use your inheritance as I want to.
I don't think so. That's not how things work. And if you think that's how things are going to go, then we really need to have a talk about things. We can talk about the will later. Right now, I don't care what it says. I'm mourning my dad.
Fine. Keep it to yourself then. Not like I'm your husband or anything.
What is wrong with you lately? All you've done is be horrible to me, and your focus is just constantly on money. It's not the most important thing in the world, you know.
Well, we can agree to disagree on that.
Honestly, I don't know what's going on with you. I really hope you stop being so... just heartless, really. I miss the man I fell in love with, who would help me through the tough times. I'm going to stay at my brother's house tonight. Maybe we can have a talk about some things tomorrow.
Yeah, fine. We probably do have a few things that we need to discuss.
Okay then. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Cedric, are you about?
I'm at home. Why?
Well, it's just, I was hoping we could have that conversation today. It's kind of important.
Well, I'm busy, so you'll just have to wait.
Busy doing what? Isn't it your day off?
Yes, it is. I'm looking at buying myself a new car.
What? Why?
Well, because I wanted one, of course. With the money from what your dad left you in his will, I can buy one I've actually been wanting for a while now.
Okay, that's it. I didn't want to do this, but you've left me no choice. That is my inheritance to do what I want with, not for you to spend all on yourself. So because I can see that all you care about is money, I'm going to do something I never thought I'd do. I'm leaving you.
What? Well, fine. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I haven't wanted to be with you for quite a while now, and if you divorce me, I still get half of everything, so it's a win for me.
You seem quite sure that you'll receive the money. Don't you see the divorce papers lying on the table? LOL.
There's no doubt about it. It'll be the easiest money I've earned.
Huh?
Well, like I said, I get half of everything. And with the money that your dad has left, I'll be able to get at least a decent-sized house. It'll be well worth having to put up with your annoying self for the last few years.
I see. And that's how you really feel?
That's right, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Why are you being so horrible all of a sudden? I mean, not that long ago, we were talking about trying to have kids and everything. Why the sudden change?
I guess I just realized that you weren't who I wanted to be with anymore. I felt smothered by you and like I was wasting my life, so I want to be free to do whatever I want to do.
Well then, I guess there's nothing left to do but to sign the papers then, is there?
Nope, and there's nothing you can do to stop me from getting your money either.
Uh-huh. Sure.
You're speechless out of anger, aren't you? That's hilarious. Well, I'm gonna go and buy a car now. I found a really nice one. A Maserati. And I won't have to pay a single penny for it because it'll come from your inheritance. See ya.
Hey Wanda, the strangest thing just happened.
Oh, hey, Jen. What was it?
Well, Cedric basically just told me that he's only stayed with me so that he can get my inheritance, so I'm divorcing him.
Oh, wow. Geez, are you okay?
Funnily enough, yeah. I mean, with how he's been acting recently, just really cold and only concerned about money, it's kind of a relief. I don't have to worry about him acting all weird and irritable.
Oh, well, I didn't tell you this before because I didn't think it was true, you know? I mean, Helen always talks rubbish, so when she told me this, I thought she was just messing about. But apparently she saw Cedric being yelled at by some very well-known loan sharks the other week. Something about owing them lots of money, like thousands.
Thousands?
Yep.
I see. Well, thanks for letting me know. It's cleared quite a few things up, actually.
You're welcome. What are you going to do?
Well, first I need to confirm what you've said and get evidence of it. Otherwise, there's not a lot that I can do.
Oh, you don't need to worry about that. I've got it sorted.
What do you mean?
I can get evidence for you, no problem.
How?
I know someone who knows the loan sharks. They'll be able to get some information for me.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you. That would be really helpful.
Just leave it to me and I'll get it all sorted for you. Ginny, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you get the evidence?
I did, actually. More than I was expecting to get, actually. Okay, so I asked my friend if he could get me some information on Cedric, to see if he actually was in a lot of debt like I thought he was. My friend asked the loan shark guy, who happily confirmed it for me, that Cedric owed a lot. And by that, I mean a lot of money.
How much?
Like 50,000.
50,000?
Yep, if not a little bit more.
But how has he gotten into so much debt?
Apparently it's a combination of things. He's been gambling a lot, but he's also been spending it on his girlfriend.
His girlfriend?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Jen, but it seems Cedric has been cheating on you for a few months.
With who? Do you know?
I have no clue who it is. Probably just some random girl.
I see.
I'm really sorry, Jen.
It's not your fault. It's not like you're the one cheating with him. Besides, it probably helps me out more that it's worked out like this.
Okay, well, as long as you're alright.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not as upset as I thought I'd be.
Well, that's good. Have you got a plan on what to do now?
Yeah, I think so.
What is it?
Well,
Well, I've signed the papers. I'm gonna be a very rich man soon.
oh, hello to you too, Cedric. How nice of you to be the one messaging me for once. Although, I can't help but notice it's only because it's about money again.
Don't start. Do I need to give these papers to my lawyers yet?
No, not yet. I haven't signed them yet.
Well, why haven't you? I haven't got all the time in the world, Jenny. Besides, you were the one to give me these papers in the first place.
Well, I knew that if I signed them first, you'd try and find a way to screw me over. So I thought the safest thing to do would be to let you sign first, and then I'd sign after.
What do you mean screw you over? I'm already gonna be getting pretty much all of your money.
Actually, I don't think you will.
What? Yes, I will. That's how divorces work. You have to share everything equally.
Nope, you don't actually. The judge usually just does that in simple cases to make it fair. But when one partner does something wrong, such as cheating, the judge is more inclined to rule in the favor of the other person for being wronged. And then, if there's another infraction, such as, I don't know, fraud or massive debt, the judge takes that into account too.
Wait, debt?
Yep. Also, there's a clause in my inheritance which states that the money may not be split if it's going to be used to pay off debts. My dad must have known exactly what you were like, long before me. He's made sure you won't get a penny of his inheritance. LOL.
What? That's not fair. I need that money. Besides, how'd you know about the debt?
It wasn't hard to figure out, especially when Wanda has friends who know the loan sharks you used.
But surely you want to help me, right? We are husband and wife.
I might have helped if the reason you had gone to the loan sharks had not been because you wanted money to spend on your girlfriend.
My girlfriend.
Yep, I know about her too. Honestly, you just made it so I won't have to give you anything. LOL.
Hang on. She was a mistake. She didn't mean anything. I promise. We shouldn't throw away our marriage because of a mistake. Besides, as husband and wife, you promised to be there for me for richer or for poorer. So, you owe me that money.
I don't owe you anything. You haven't even apologized for what you've done to me. So I know you don't really care. You're still just after my money. Well, you're not going to get any of it.
That's not fair.
It really is. Oh, and by the way, my inheritance was over 100,000. Sucks to be you.
You don't need all that money. Stop being selfish and share it.
Oh, I will be sharing it, just not with you.
But
I mean, why would I reward your horrible behavior with some money? These last 2 years have felt like a never-ending nightmare to me. Constantly having to clean up after you, wash all your clothes, cook all your food, like I'm some sort of servant. Thank goodness that's all over now. I just have to ask though, why do it? Why cheat on me?
I guess I just realized that you weren't who I wanted to be with anymore. I felt smothered by you and like I was wasting my life. So I want to be free to do whatever I want to do.
Well, you've certainly made it so that you can do that. Although you might find it a bit difficult to do without any money.
That won't happen. I'm gonna take you to court and I'll make you seem so bad that the judge will give me everything. No, wait, we can work something out. Please.
No, I'm done with you, Cedric. This whole situation is your own fault, so deal with the consequences like an adult. From now on, I'm not speaking to you unless it's matters to do with the divorce. Goodbye, Cedric.
No, wait.
In the end, even though Cedric signed the papers, he decided to take our divorce matters to court, where he lost spectacularly. The judge, after seeing all of the evidence that I had collected about Cedric, and all of the things he had been doing which negatively affected me, decided to give me pretty much everything. He ended up giving me 90% of our joint bank account to cover the cost of everything he had used to gamble away or spent on his girlfriend. I don't know what happened with their relationship, and to be honest, I'm not that bothered. Although I did hear that he was forced to come to an agreement with the loan sharks he borrowed the money off of, meaning that he had to give them at least 20% of his wages every month. As for me, I was sad to have lost my marriage, especially so soon after losing my dad. But my brother was there for me through everything, and so was Wanda. Slowly but surely, I am putting a new life together, one that I actually enjoy living. And my dad's inheritance has helped a lot. I have since started my own bakery business, and it's going really well. It's incredibly popular, and I'm earning a lot of money from it. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about it being spent on other women or being gambled away. Sometimes in life, it's difficult to let go of someone you love. But if they aren't good for you, then it's best to cut the toxic person out of your life.
I had enough of your bunk last week. I can't believe you are about to start getting me worked up this new week. I just left your room. It's 6:30 a.m. and you aren't in your room. Where are you? Why didn't you do the dishes before leaving?
Mom, I told you I have a meeting with a client this morning. She wants me to plan her wedding. Besides, I was up all night writing a novel for another client. I woke up late and couldn't do the dishes.
Save your silly stories for someone who cares. You know I hate a messed up kitchen. Why are you always looking for the slightest opportunity to get on my nerves?
Mom, I really don't want any of this right now. I am waiting for my client and she will be here any minute. I don't want to have my mood messed up. Besides, why can't Lucy do the dishes? I'm sure she is still snoring right now. You are not helping her.
OMG, you better take those words back. You make it so difficult to like you. You are 2 years older than your sister. Why should she do the dishes? Why should she do the dishes? Why are you so jealous of your sister who has done nothing wrong to you?
Mom, please don't get me started right now. You and Dad have always chosen Lucy over me, and that's what gives her the right to treat me like a nanny. She talks to me in the most demeaning way, yet you do nothing about it.
I'm actually glad that Lucy is putting you in your place. You have always been a stubborn child. You never listened to us. Your dad and I wanted you to study nursing, but you ended up becoming an event planner and a writer. You failed us.
Mom, you have always made my life about you and Dad. Lucy is free to do whatever she wants, but I can't.
This is about you, not Lucy. I can't believe I gave birth to a daughter with a very dark heart.
Oh my god. Mom, did you just say that?
Me and your dad realized you are a big ingrate the moment you failed to study nursing. You better return home on time and do the dishes. They will be waiting for you. I really hope your other job and become more difficult to control. Brenda, I wanted to talk to you this morning, but you left the house earlier than I expected.
Sorry about that. I had to meet up with a client.
Of course. I wasn't expecting you to say anything else. Anyway, we'll be going on a family trip in 3 days' time, and you need to give us $2,000.
What? $2,000? What trip? I'm guessing I'm not invited as usual. Why should I even pay for a trip when I won't be there?
It's your job to help your family when they are in need. Besides, we don't want you ruining our fun moments with your crazy, unsolicited advice. Imagine the other day you were advising us to tell Lily to get a real job. She is trying to build her social media presence. You see how much effort she puts into it?
What efforts? Taking pictures and making videos? Wearing my clothes and refusing to wash them? She has been building her social media presence for 2 years. And she can't boast 1,000 followers?
Are you mocking your sister? I am really forced to ask you if you are nuts right now. Don't downplay her efforts.
I have given her money to promote her videos, but she went on a trip with David.
Oh, she did that?
LOL. She never told you? It seems your favorite daughter lies to you.
Shut up. She probably has her reasons. I'm spending more time than I had planned in your DM. When are you sending the money?
Right now, I am saving for a business I want to start. I can't give you $2,000 for a trip.
I have already told all my friends. Do you want to embarrass me?
Mom, I really don't have $2,000 right now. I am so sorry.
You know what? I have had enough of your crap. We can't keep housing you if you can't help us when we need you. Pack your things and move out. Home tonight. I will take from my little savings for this trip, and I swear on my mom's grave, you will pay. Make sure all your things are gone before we return from the trip.
Mom, are you kicking me out? I am your daughter.
We actually need an empty room for a visitor who will be staying with us.
Visitor? Mom, you can't kick me out.
I already did. Leave our house.
Hey, big sis. How does it feel to be kicked out by your family?
Feels horrible. Are you happy now? Can you leave my DM?
Not so fast. LOL. You should have seen the joyous look on our faces when we returned from the trip and saw your empty room. We even threw a party to celebrate your absence.
I am not surprised.
LOL. Keep acting tough. I know it hurts. Anyway, guess who is in your room now?
I don't want to know.
You do. It's David.
What? Your BF? Mom kicked me out because of him?
Sure, he deserves it. He doesn't have a place to stay right now, and we can't turn our backs on him.
How can you be with a man who lives with your parents? I can't believe Mom and Dad agreed to this.
Shut up. Can you see now why we all hate you? What's wrong with my family helping my BF? At least I have had 3 BFs, and you can't even boast of 1. Well, not with those ugly pimples on your fat face. We had a good laugh over your big pimples while on the trip. Dad even mimicked the way you would apply those pimple creams on your face.
I'm actually more concerned about the fact that your BF is living under our roof.
Our roof? You are so dull. You don't stay there anymore. Mom asked me to tell you not to ever show your face in our house.
After high school graduation, Mom made me attend a college close to the house just so I could work part-time while she took every dime I made. I am so done with you guys.
LOL. You sound so hurt. I don't feel sorry for you anyway. Whatever Mom made you do wasn't out of place. It's your job to care for us.
She made me do all the work. You have never had to work for $1 your whole life.
Why should I when you can? Besides, I will build my social media pages and start making money.
That's a fantasy you need to wake up from.
Fantasy? Mom's going to hear this and she will hate you even more.
I really don't care.
Don't show your ugly face in our house again. Don't ever.
Lucy, are you awake?
Mom, why are you texting me? You can just come to my room.
I left the house 30 minutes ago. I'm at my friend's place. I need a little help from you.
What's that?
The whole house is messed up. When are you going to start doing house chores? I have been doing them since Brenda left, and my back hurts really bad.
Chores? I can't believe you would ask me to do that. You know I am busy creating content.
I know, baby, but we can't keep living this way. The whole house stinks.
What we need is a housekeeper.
About that. We can't afford one right now. Actually, things are tough for us right now.
What? Are we broke?
I'm sorry, baby, but we are.
What? How is that possible? What about Dad's job?
Well, you know he is over 60 already. He is no longer doing much at the company, so they pay him very little. Brenda actually gives me $3,000 monthly, and that's how we have been surviving.
OMG, why didn't you tell me?
I didn't want you to know, so you don't start respecting her or something.
That ugly duckling doesn't deserve my respect.
I agree. Anyway, since David is staying with us now, he needs to contribute, so we can keep up with paying the mortgage and the bills.
What? How can you say so? He doesn't have any money.
That's a joke, right? I thought you said he is a real estate agent?
That's not entirely true. We are both trying to build our social media accounts. We made a video yesterday and we got 10 likes and 1 comment. That's something. You need to ask Brenda for money. Tell her she needs to pay for all the time she stayed in our house rent-free. Threaten her, scare her. Just do anything, Mum. David is going to leave me if I ever mention this to him, and I will be so hurt.
I don't want you hurting. I'm going to talk to that girl. Don't worry. I still have her in the palm of my hand.
I trust you. Mum is seriously angry with you. You are making us hate you more. I can't believe Mum begged you for $2,000 and you refused to give her. Do you know how difficult things have been in the last 2 weeks? Don't you care about us?
Care about you? Are you seriously saying that? Did any of you care about me? You made me feel like I am not part of the family.
Well, you are part of the family, stupid, and it's time to perform your responsibility.
I see you still got your pride. Channel this energy towards getting a job. And what about your boyfriend? What is he bringing to the table?
Don't ask me such a stupid question. I have had enough of this silly talk. Just give us the money.
I am starting my event management company soon, so I don't have any more money to spare. I really think you should get a job. It's high time you stop depending on me.
OMG, you are so bye forever. Hey, things have gotten really bad. Dad lost his job. We are about to lose our house.
Okay, what has that got to do with me?
Geez, are you still so heartless? We need your help. I actually got a job as you advised. A dishwashing job. OMG, that life isn't for me. I can't do it anymore.
LOL. Maybe you should have followed me all the times Mom forced me to work as a nanny, a caregiver, and a dishwasher just so I can make money for her.
It made you strong. You should be grateful. I am not as hardworking as you are.
So you are admitting that Mum ruined you, as I have always told her, and that's one reason she detests me?
Stop making it about you. This is about your family. Why are you being so wicked? Just help us.
Wicked? You are the ones who are wicked to me. Ever since I was a teenager, everyone made it clear to me that they don't like me. Do you know I cried every night? Do you know how it feels to be a stranger in your own house? I was excluded from everything. Meetings, gatherings, and trips. Dad even asked me not to sit at the family table for dinner. You guys ruined my self-esteem.
So you want to repay evil with evil?
The point is that you guys don't need my help. You and Mum need to get a job.
Are you seriously saying this? You want Mum to work? What will her friends say? It's so obvious you hate us.
You all hated me first. I'm glad you know how it feels. I have to go now. I'm opening my own company in a few months. I have work to do.
I am not done yet. Brenda, you will regret this. I saw your name all over the blogs. Your company is making so much money. You are famous. You are living my life. I really hate you right now. You stole everything from me.
It's such a pity that you still think this way. I thought you would be in a better place by now.
Better place? I am still washing dishes. Mom got a job as a nanny too, but she got fired after 2 weeks. Worse off, David dumped me. This is all your fault and I hate you for it. Stop punishing me and give me money. I'm your sister and I shouldn't have to beg.
Well, maybe if you beg, I will change my mind.
Oh, really? Sorry then.
That's not how to beg.
I am sorry, Brenda. My life is a complete mess. Help me.
LOL.
What's funny, stupid?
Your fake apology? I really have to go now. You were only here because you need my help. Whenever you find your feet, I'm sure you will go back to hating and insulting me. That's not the kind of sister I want. Goodbye.
My dearest daughter,
LOL. Look who finally decided to come to my DM.
I am so ashamed of myself. Life has been difficult without you. We lost the house. I need money.
Of course. That's the only reason you are here. When I needed a mother to hold me and tell me I am beautiful, you weren't there. You made me feel like I was never good enough.
I'm sorry if I made you feel that way. I did the best I could.
Did you really? You kicked me out when I needed you. It shattered me. And I've had to build myself up from the broken pieces ever since.
I'm truly sorry, but you can't turn your back on me right now.
You turned your back on me countless times. Sorry doesn't erase the pain and the scars that I carry. Now that I've become successful and have the means to help others, you come to me begging for financial assistance.
Baby, I never thought it would come to this.
Such is life. I can't ignore the years of neglect and emotional turmoil I experienced because of you.
OMG, I can't believe you are still that stubborn child.
LOL. And you still dislike me with as much intensity. Stop the pretense, will you?
Just help me. I don't know where else to turn.
I can't just forget all the pain and heartache you caused me. It's not about revenge or holding a grudge. It's about self-respect and setting boundaries. I won't enable the same patterns that damaged me for so long.
Brenda, we can fix this. We can still be one big happy family.
Too late, Mum. Ask for help from your favorite daughter. I moved on with my life as if nothing happened. They kept sending me crazy messages, so I had to change my number. I'm in a very good place right now. I'm in a man who adores me so much, and we are expecting a baby. Right now, I am giving my time and heart to people who genuinely care about me.